Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex or Irons here, and today I bring you the gold RPG-7 in Black Ops Cold War. Now, the RPG is the second launcher that you unlock, and quite frankly, it is way better than the Sigma, but also worse at the same time. The RPG is not a lock-on launcher, however, it is much faster than the Sigma in its rocket travel time, the reload speed, and the sprint to fire / ADS speed. Now that's good because getting the double kills is much easier along with the 50 eliminations. It is much easier with the RPG. However, everything requiring streaks is much more difficult here. So for the challenges, destroy 25 equipment, score streaks, or vehicles in multiplayer. This is actually halved from the Sigma because the RPG obviously can't lock on. And so destroying streaks or vehicles becomes much more of a chore than just something that you don't have to think about for a weekend. Now, you still have to get the 2 kills without dying 20 times, but this is really easy actually. You just have to play a little bit slower. Getting 1 kill is pretty easy. Getting the second can be more difficult, which is play slow, hold a specific point that people normally sprint out of. And you want people to sprint out of a certain area because the sprint to fire time is usually slower than the ADS speed. And if you're sitting there and you have the sights aimed at, let's say, a doorway or something, and someone shoots out of there, you just have to aim a little bit ahead and the rocket should make contact pretty easily. But if you're having trouble with this, I recommend just playing hardcore Nuketown 24/7 for actually all of these. For all of these requiring kills at least. For destroying streaks, I will get to that later. But for the 2 kills without dying 20 times, just play slow, watch angles, and have danger close on so you get more rockets in case you get a hit marker with flak jacket or you just missed the rocket completely. Here we have the destroy 3 score streaks for enemy vehicles in a single game 10 times. This is actually a tricky one. I'll get to all of the destroying score streaks for vehicles in a second here. I also missed this destroy 25 aerial score streaks, which is probably the hardest challenge for the RPG. But I have a secret for you guys. So what you might think for this is go for UAVs. They're very frequent. Everyone spams out UAVs. But since the RPG does not have lock-on features, destroying UAVs is so difficult. Please do not listen to the people who say go for UAVs. People will say line up the trajectory and you have to make a triangle with the sights. No, don't do it. It's very hard. It's very luck. You can go for it. If they come easy to you, good for you. But for myself and many others, getting the UAVs destroyed with the RPG is very difficult. So I recommend only shooting down care packages, attack choppers, and those are about it that you can destroy. Now, you might be thinking, wow, that's really rare to come by. But honestly, it's not that difficult. It does take a long time. So, maybe have it in the back pocket. I will say, if you are going for this challenge, I recommend having a completely separate class for another gun that you're using. Whether you're going for gold on a different gun, or maybe you're just waiting for someone to call in an attack chopper or care package. On that class, you need a Simtex and not flak jacket, because the second you hear that announcer announce that there is a care package, you instantly throw that Simtex down, switch to your class, kill yourself, switch to this class, and you want something like this. This is the anti-air LMG here, the Stoner. Pretty much any LMG. My favorite is the Stoner. You could do the RPD or the M60 with the cavalry launcher barrel. This will double your vehicle damage and absolutely shred any and all vehicles, including aerial score streaks. This makes it much easier to destroy the attack choppers. Now, for the supply drops, you do not need to use this. Just shoot one rocket at the helicopter and it will destroy. Even if the care package does get released, there's a brief moment where the helicopter is completely stationary. Just fire at it once, and if you destroy it, even if the care package gets released, you are fine. So care packages are super easy to destroy, but the attack chopper. Now with the Sigma, the attack chopper has a set of flares that it will shoot off to make the rocket always miss, but that is only for the Sigma and only for any lock-on launcher that's in this game. The RPG will not set off the flares. So with this gun here, I don't have an extended magazine. You really don't need it. Just shoot this at it until it gets pretty weak, and then shoot one rocket and it will destroy. Now obviously you're going to want engineer and cold-blooded, so the attack chopper doesn't shoot at you. Anyway, I hope that wasn't too confusing. Now to go on to the other streaks in the game, like the 3-score streaks. How the hell are you gonna get someone to call in a couple care packages and an attack chopper in one game? That's pretty difficult, along with the ground-based score streaks or vehicles. Now, there's only 2 ground-based score streaks. It is the sentry gun and the RCXD, so you're going to mainly be relying on vehicles. Now this is halved from the Sigma, and that's just because it doesn't lock on. So what I said in the last video, pretty much you want to go into Dirty Bomb or any fire team mode that has vehicles. Hover in the air with engineer, look at the map for some vehicles, cut your parachute, drop onto the vehicle, and shoot a little bit ahead. Now there is a travel time, you're going to have to get used to it. But if you shoot the rocket before the enemy gets off the vehicle and you destroy the vehicle, it will count for this challenge. It is the exact same thing for the Sigma. If you shoot the rocket before the enemy gets off the vehicle, but the vehicle does get destroyed, then it still counts for this challenge. So this one is a tough one. This will take you a good while to get. But this one, I believe, also does count for this. Yes, it does. You can see enemy vehicles right there. So any score streaks, any enemy vehicles, you have to destroy 3 of them in a game. Now you can also get the aerial streaks in the fire team modes, because you actually land above UAVs. So if there is a UAV in the air and you are close to it, you might want to cut your chute and land pretty much right on top of it. Now don't land on it, that might kill you, you might fall through. Just get close to it and shoot your rocket. I have done that a couple times. It is very hard to pull off, but it is possible to do. So for this challenge and this one, if there's a lot of UAVs in the air, you might want to do that. But UAVs are kind of rare in Dirty Bomb, so there's that as well. Also, anyone playing a fire team mode and there's a tank or heavy vehicle, the heavy vehicle takes 2 explosives. So if you have Semtex, throw a Semtex at it, wait for it to explode, and then shoot a rocket, and the heavy vehicle will explode. That is the turreted truck, I believe. I believe the tank takes 3 explosives, maybe 2, to throw a Semtex. If it takes off half its health, then just shoot a rocket at it. If it takes off a third, then throw another Semtex or a couple rockets. So just a heads up for that if you see a armored vehicle or heavy vehicle. But any trucks, dirt bikes, ATVs, anything like that will destroy in one rocket. It's just those heavy ones. But those are actually marked on the map regardless if you have engineer or not. So just be on the lookout for that and make sure you have Semtexes on for your lethal, because it'll make it a little bit easier. Now, the Bengal Camo overlaps with the aerial and the ground-based ones here. So one of these, they can overlap, but this one is easier because it also counts for equipment. So equipment pretty much means field upgrades, proxy mines, field mics, trophy systems, assault packs, SAM turrets, jammers, or gas mines will count. Just make sure you have flak jacket if you're getting close to these and shooting them, because obviously you will take damage from your rocket. But overall, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Obviously, the double kills is very difficult, like I said in last video. One thing I forgot to mention about last video is that melee kills also count for this. So if you can manage to get a rocket kill and then a melee kill, it does count for the RPG. You will see me get a double kill in this video from that. Now, yes, I did get gold and of course diamond. I obviously recorded all the double kills, the last 5 that is. So yeah, we are currently at 8 of 9. And here is what gold looks like on the RPG. But I will show those clips of me unlocking gold right now.
mission clock is expiring.
So yeah, like I said in the last video, it is very luck based, not so much with the RPG, because the RPG is a little bit easier. The Sigma is awful. The Sigma's terrible. The RPG, it's a lot easier to get these double kills. Took me way less time to get these double kills. But it is still luck based. I got 3 in one game. The last game I got 3 of the double kills in. And then the games before, I was struggling to get 1 double kill. So it's very luck based. Some lobbies, everybody's using flak jacket, and if that's the case, I just recommend leaving. Unless you're really trying to drop your score per minute to get in the lower lobbies, then I'll go ahead. That is a strat that you can do for the launchers. It will happen naturally, but sometimes you just want to tank it early to help. But yeah, it's very luck based because, you know, if nobody has flak jacket, you can get like 5 in one game. I think I got a whole bunch in one game because nobody was using flak jacket. And then another game, there was only one person that wasn't using flak jacket, and then they quickly switched to flak jacket after I killed them a couple times. So it's very luck based, and it really sucks. But anyway, let's go ahead and go into a custom game and show these bad boys off. I'll catch you guys there. Alright, and here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Diamond RPG-7 in Black Ops Cold War. Doesn't look that bad. Obviously the rocket doesn't get covered, which is... And here is the Diamond Sigma 2. So bad. So awful. Absolutely terrible. I mean, it looks good. It just isn't fun to use. And here is the gold RPG-7. Actually looks pretty nice. Rocket being full green. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We are so close to unlocking DM Ultra, and we will have it by the end of this week. Friday will be the last video, the ballistic knife. Tomorrow is the combat knife, and then Friday, obviously, the ballistic knife. So expect those tomorrow and Friday. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like it, as it helps me out in every single one of my videos. Subscribe for more, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.